So the question reads consider a consumer who consumes only two goods, peas and beans. She has an income of £10. The price of peas is £20 per kg or 20 pence per kg, which is zero point 0.2 pounds, or the price of peas is 40 pence per kg, zero point 0.4 pounds. Suppose that the consumer consumes 30 kg of beans, assuming that she spends all her money or her income. How many kgs of beans is she going to consume? Okay, so this question is under consumer theory. Okay, and the topic or in discussion here is the budget constraint. All right, the budget constraint equation is just telling you with the income that you have, how much you can buy of two certain goods. Okay. Just for example, whenever you go to any shop, okay, and you want to buy certain goods there, you'll be constrained by budget. You can, meaning when we say budget constraint, it means you cannot go above the budget. So what happens here in economics, you're given a situation where you can buy two types of goods. Okay, these are beans and peas. Okay, so peas will label them as X, beans we're going to label them as Y. Okay, this is the quantity of peas and the quantity of beans, this X and Y. Okay, so the budget constraint equation is this. Let me write it first in simple English. It's your income the income that you have equals the price of good X multiplied by the quantity of good X plus the price of good Y multiplied by the quantity of good Y. Okay, so for example, if you go into ShopRite, all right, let's say you have an income of 100 kwacha, and let's say you want to buy bread and sugar. Okay, so your budget constraint equation will be like this. Okay, you go into ShopRite, you've got 100 kwacha. So you say my income is 100 kwacha. Then you want to buy sugar and bread. So maybe say the price of bread is 20 kwacha, a loaf, multiplied by the quantity of bread, QX, plus the price of sugar, let's say is 30 kwacha, multiplied by the quantity of sugar. Okay. So with this budget constraint equation, you'll be able now to tell how much bread can I buy at ShopRite, how much bread can I buy, how much sugar can I buy at ShopRite. Okay. Now in this case here for this question here, okay, the income of the consumer is £10. Okay, £10 the income. Okay. Good X, the price of good X, which is peas, is 0.4 pounds. So I'm going to put 0.4 pounds, that's the price, multiplied by the quantity over peas. Okay, so quantity QX, quantity of peas, plus the price of beans, which is 0.2 pounds, multiplied by the quantity of beans, QY. Okay, so this is our budget constraint equation, right? Now, once you've got this budget constraint equation, okay, we'll be able now to answer the questions that follow here, right? Yes. So the first question is asking us this. Suppose the consumer consumes 30 kg of beans. Assuming that she spends all her income, how many kg of peas is she going to consume? Okay. So as you can see here with our budget constraint equation, okay, we're saying that, okay, the consumer can consume how many kgs of beans? 30 kg of beans. So how many kg of peas can they get? So we want to find QX, the quantity of peas. Okay, so we come back to our budget constraint equation. All right, we have the quantity of beans, QY, which is 30 kg. Okay, and we're trying to find QX, which is the quantity of peas. All right, so you're going to substitute QY with 30 kg. 0.2 times 30 kg, that is 6. Okay, so you have 10 equals 0.4x plus 6. Okay, you like terms, you bring them together. So this positive 6 crosses over the equal sign, it becomes 10 minus 6 equals 0.4x. 10 minus 6, that gives us 4. 4 equals 0.4x. So I want to find out what is the quantity of peas. So we divide both sides by 0.4. As you can see here, qx equals 4 divided by 0.4. 4 divided by 0.4 is 10. So what this is telling us is this consumer, if they buy 30 kg of beans, then they can only purchase 10 kg of peas. And that way they'll spend this whole $10 and come out without change. Any questions? All right. This scenario 2. Assume the price of peas falls from 40 pence to 20 pence. Okay. So from here, initially px was 0.4, price of peas was 0.4. Now it has dropped. Px equals 0.2, 20 pence. Assuming that the customer still consumes 30 kg of beans, find the new quantity of peas. Okay, so the price of peas has dropped. Okay, so our new budget constraint equation is going to be this now. 10 equals 0.2, because this is the new price of peas, QX, plus 0.2, 0.2 QY. Okay, this is our new budget constraint equation here. Okay, peas is X, QX, beans is QY. Okay, so 10 equals 0.2 QX plus 0.2 QY. So now we're saying, okay, this customer, if they still buy 30 kg of beans, how much peas are they going to get? Okay, so here again, we substitute QY with 30 kg. So 10 equals 0.2 QX plus 0.2 times 30 kg. 0.2 times 30 kg, we get 6. Okay, the same thing, we group like terms together. So we have 10 minus 6 here. That gives us 4. We want to find the quantity of peas. So we divide both sides by 0.2. So 4 divided by 0.2, we get 20 kg of peas. Okay, 20 kg of peas. Okay, so we can notice here that the price drop means we've bought more peas. Okay, yes. Any questions so far before we go to part 3? After the decrease in the price of peas to 20 pence. Yes, sir. Part 2, yes. Part 2, the price. Okay. The price of peas dropped from 40 pence to 20 pence. Okay. So we had to change our budget constraint equation. Okay. Originally, our equation was this, but now the price of peas have changed. So the peas have become cheaper. Okay. Initially, they were 40 pence. Now they've become 20 pence. So have you seen how our budget equation has changed? Can you look at this first equation and this one? Yes. Have you seen how it has changed? Yes. Mhm. So now they were asking us how many peas can this person get if they buy 30 kg of beans? Okay, how many peas can they get when they buy 30 kg of beans? So we're just solving for qx in this equation here, as you can see here. Okay, this is the equation. Then we already know how much beans. Yes, we already know how much beans they're buying, but we want to know how much peas will they buy. So the beans they're buying is 30 kg. Okay, the beans they're buying is 30 kg. Okay, so it's just a matter of solving. The way I solved in part one is the same way I've solved in part two. Okay, the only difference is the price of peas changed. Is that okay, Sam? It's just yes, because yes, this question here is it's just mostly about finding the quantities, okay, of how much goods you can buy with your budget. Okay, yes. Okay, number three. After the decrease in the price of peas to 20 pence, assume that the customer is just as well as she was in part one. If she has an income of $7.60. However, with that income and the new price of peas, she would have consumed 20 kg of beans. Okay, so here the income has dropped now from 10 to 7.6. Right? And they're telling us now with this income drop. I'm in class, hold on. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes. If the income has dropped, now also the quantity of beans also has dropped. Okay, so we're getting a new budget constraint equation because we again want to find out how many peas can this person get. Okay, so throughout part one, part two, part three, we're just trying to find out how many peas this person is getting. So in this scenario, the income has dropped and the quantity of beans has dropped. So our new budget constraint equation becomes 7.6, which is the income, equals the price of peas 0.2 qx plus the price of beans 0.2 qy. Okay, this is now how our budget constraint equation is. Okay, the income has dropped here from 10 to 7.6. So they have told us. So here have you seen peas qx, beans qy. Now they've told us since the income has dropped, this person can buy 20 kg of beans. So I want to find out how many peas can they get if they buy 20 kg of beans. So 0.2 times 20, that gives you 4. So you have 7.6 equals 0.2 qx plus 4. Take this positive 4 over the equal sign. So we're going to have 7.6 minus 4 equals 0.2 qx, or even just like this, qp's. Okay. 7.6 minus 4 is 3.6 equals 0.2 qp's or qx. So we want to find out how many p's can they buy. So we divide both sides by 0.2. So 3.6 divided by 0.2, they can buy 18 kg of peas. Okay, they can buy 80 kg of peas. Any questions? Okay. Okay, question 4. Find the substitution effect due to the decrease in the price of peas. That is the difference between solution 3 and solution 1. Okay. So first things first, let's understand what the substitution effect is. In simple words, the substitution effect means you change your quantity of the good that you buy because of the price. Okay, sir? It's just changing the quantity of the good you buy because of the price. Okay. So you might buy less of the same good and change it with another good, or you might buy more of the good. Okay. Just buy more of the good, not substituting with any other good. Okay. Yes, that's what the substitution effect is. Change in the quantity you buy because of price. Is that okay, sir? Substitution effect, change in the quantity you buy because of price. So they said is the difference between solution 3 and 1. So remember, in part 1, we were able to buy, yes, substitution effect because of because of price. Yes, changing the quantity. Yes, because of the price. Yeah. Or maybe you are buying 10, then you now buy 15 because of the price. So again, higher or lower, yes, yes. Yes. So they said it's the difference between solution what? 3 and solution 1. Okay. So in solution 3, we saw that what was the kg of peas? Kg of peas was 18 kg. Okay. The price of peas, initially, remember in solution 1, the price of peas was 40 pence, and we're able to buy 10 kg. Okay. We're able to buy 10 kg. Now the price of peas has dropped. Okay. Remember, it became zero point 0.2 pence, and we're able to buy 18 kg. Okay. So due to that price drop, were able to buy more peas. Okay. So you're going to say 18 kg minus 10 kg. That gives us 8 kg. Okay. So because of the drop in the price of peas, we're able to buy more peas. Okay. Yes. That is substitution effect. Okay. So the substitution effect works in two ways. If the price went up, we would have bought less peas and bought another. Or the screen wasn't sharing. Okay. Anyway, you use the recordings, okay, sir? So as you can yes, as you can, the substitution effect is the change in the quantity of a good that a consumer buys only because its price changed, assuming the consumer's real income or utility stays the same. Okay. Then part 4 of the question is part 5. Find the income effect. That is the difference between the solution in 2 and the solution in 3. So income effects are change in the quantity you buy because of income. Okay, sir? Change in the quantity you buy because of income. Substitution effect, change in the quantity you buy because of price. Income effect, change in the quantity you buy because of income. Okay. So we saw here again in solution 3, because the sense the difference between solution 2 and solution 3. That's what answer. In solution 2, okay, solution 2, that's our starting point. Being what's this? We're buying how many peas? 20 kg of peas in solution 2. Okay, our income was $10. Right, price of peas 0.2, so we're able to buy 20 kg of peas. But in solution 3, okay, in solution 3, our income has dropped, and now we're buying only 18 kg of peas. So due to the income drop, we are buying less peas. Okay, so the income effect, we're going to say 20 kg minus 18 kg, that gives us 2 kg. Okay, as it says, income effect is the change in the quantity demanded due to change in income. Okay, at $10 we're getting 20 kg of peas, but that's when our income was $10 we're getting 20 kg of peas. But when our income became $7.60, we dropped to the amount of kg of peas that we bought to 18. So this 2 kg is the income effect here, the result of the income effect.